What's up, everyone? This is a quick update on the whole PRX, Vendetta, Kaizen, GymPin situation. I'm making this quick video to get you all caught up to speed. There's been a lot that is going on behind the scenes, so let's get into it. Mike and I recorded a podcast episode Monday night, and we were planning on releasing that podcast episode Wednesday morning. PRX got in touch with Jake from Garage Gym Experiment. In case you don't know, Garage Gym Experiment has a podcast network called Garage Gym Radio. The Do You Even Lift Bro podcast is a part of that podcast network. So PRX reached out to Jake and asked if he would delay releasing that episode so they have a chance to publicly respond. PRX plans on posting their response on social media Thursday or Friday. By that time, all of the info in the podcast is going to be outdated, so I just wanted to lay it all out here and get everyone up to speed. It sounds like PRX is looking to make things right, which is awesome. This video will not serve to further fan the flame. I'm not angry anymore. I was kind of heated when I made that video. I really hope to work with PRX and Vendetta in GymPin, and hopefully it's some sort of partnership that works for everyone. Here's a quick timeline for anyone who maybe needs a refresher. I recorded the video last Friday after watching the GGR review of the PRX Halo Arms. Admittedly, I was a bit heated when I recorded the video. Saturday morning, I edited the video and I posted it on YouTube. The outpouring of support from the community has been amazing. People like Coop and Brandon were out there doing story posts. Keith was out there making memes. I saw a lot of people posting pictures and stories of their jammer arm setups with Vendetta adapters and with GymPin adapters. It was really great seeing the community come together. Of course, there were some critical comments too. A lot of people basically saying it was our fault for not patenting our ideas. Vendetta is patent pending. I actually did have a provisional patent on mine, but I couldn't afford the $7,000 or whatever it was to file the full utility patent, so I let my patent lapse. So it's not like we were too dumb to pursue patents. I mean, I couldn't afford it. There was a silly comment that said I should have spent my money on a patent rather than tattoos. Okay, you got me there, buddy. I think a lot of people just throw the advice around like, you should get a patent, you should get a patent. I watched a lot of Shark Tank. I kind of thought that too going into this. During the time, I did have people in the community, people who had pursued patents before, people who owned patents. I was trying to get as much advice as I could in the limited time span that I had while I had the provisional. Patenting is really expensive. A lot of people don't know like the intricacies of the patent process. There are design patents, there are utility patents. Design patents are relatively inexpensive, but they don't give much coverage. Utility patents are pretty expensive, $5,000 to $10,000 just to acquire the patent. And then once you have the patent, it is then incumbent upon you to litigate in court to protect that patent. So like acquiring the patent isn't the end all be all. You also have to have money set aside to pay a patent attorney to defend your patent, to litigate against patent infringers. Like it is an expensive process. For people to give that advice, if they don't have a small business or if they've never actually gone through the patent process, like you're giving advice on something you don't have experience in. It's like, bro, would you let somebody who doesn't lift weights give you advice on weightlifting? I wouldn't. A handful of people just said, that's business. That's how it goes. Shut up and get over it. And yeah, sure, I agree. That's how some businesses can proceed through the world. But there is another way. Collaboration. AbMat, Fringe, GymPin, Microgains. Even bigger brands like Titan and Rogue have worked with small businesses and inventors in the community to create truly innovative equipment. Personally, I think that's the right approach. On Tuesday, Mike and I posted a teaser for the podcast episode where I speculated that if PRX were to get this patent, they could then prevent GymPin and Vendetta from selling the products that we've been selling. Apparently I was wrong about that, and I'm really grateful for it because that is a scary world. I am not a patent expert, and clearly it shows. One interesting thing that surfaced from that conversation is that PRX's patent is publicly available. A handful of people sent me a link to the patent on the USPTO website, and it's interesting that I am cited on the patent. Again, I don't know enough about patents to say that that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. Another important topic that popped up is Gavin Laird. Gavin has been making innovative equipment for years. I follow him, but I wasn't aware of his entire catalog, and according to some of the documentation, he made omnidirectional fixed starting point jammer arms as far back as like 2016 or 2017. Credit where credit is due. Check out Gavin Laird's Instagram and give him a follow, show him some support. A lot of people don't know about him because he doesn't spend a lot of time promoting himself on social media. He's more focused on designing cool shit. I'd also like to mention that Crandall Fitness sells what they call free motion jammer arms that have a very similar functionality and a very affordable price point. I get a lot of people who see my collaborations with other companies and they like what I do, they have an idea, they want to do the same thing, so they reach out to me looking for help. This may be a pipe dream, but I think it would be really cool to combine the talents that we have in the home gym community, small business owners, inventors, attorneys, specifically patent attorneys, people familiar with crowdfunding or fundraising in general. It would be cool to combine all of these talents into one collective so we could like incubate ideas, protect ideas, and come up with some truly innovative equipment. I don't know, maybe that's just some hippie pipe dream. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. I'll keep you posted on everything that unfolds. Check out the Do You Even Lift Bro podcast. Mike and I will be recording after PRX drops their announcement. We'll probably record Friday night or Saturday night, something like that, covering this whole thing. And, follow on social media for everything up to date. Thank you for all the support. This wouldn't be happening without you. See you next time.